Hello, everyone. I'm Marty Janeski, and along with my good friend Ken Montroy, we are your host of the Wyandotte Cable Local Sports Wrap-Up Show. Today is June 21st, longest day of the year, summer solstice.
First day of summer, actually.
It is the first day of summer. How was your week, Ken?
My week was wonderful. A little short because we normally do this on Saturdays in the morning, but I'm okay for it.
Yeah, well, we have to do what we have to do. Some of us have our weekend warriors.
Yes.
Some of us can't film on the weekend.
I got a question. We have the bark on Biddle going on right now, correct?
Well, careful where you're walking.
Oh, absolutely. Let me tell you, there's some dogs out there that are bigger than, they're too big to be walking the streets. But in reference to that, you had a dog named Duger, correct?
Correct.
And you had many dog stories.
Duger was, that dog would look at me when she'd go up on the deck. I'd be cutting the grass, and she'd look at me because she had an electronic collar. And she'd make me take the collar off before she'd jump in the pool. And then she would jump in the pool, do a couple laps, and then climb out the ladder, shake off, and it was all good.
Quite impressive. I was there one time for that, and I'll tell you what, I was truly impressed.
That dog was smart.
That dog was very smart. For a dog named Duger, how did that dog come about being named Duger anyway?
You know the hockey player Ron Duguay, all the girls' little dreams.
Do I remember? Oh, I'm sorry. Our audience, do they remember? What year was that?
That was a while back.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, we named the dog after Ron Duguay. All right,
Oh,
I wanted
okay.
to name the dog Gretz. Okay, I
Oh.
lost. It is what it is. You have to pick your battles.
But I tell you what, that dog was an absolutely smart dog. So out there right now, they're having competition where they throw discs and the dogs jump and catch it and stuff
Okay.
like that.
2 day.
Isn't that
It's
true?
a 2-day event, right? 2-day
Correct,
event.
correct. Going on today and tomorrow. But I'm not a dog person. I'm not a real animal person. But to watch them, I thought it was pretty intriguing that you could get a dog to obey.
Yeah, I could bring my dog down here, but then it would just be chaos. The one I have now is named Trophy. Go figure.
Trophy?
Yes, and first of all, she doesn't play well with others.
What type of dog?
Half lab, half pit, big 70-pound thing, strong as an ox, and she does not play well with others.
Well, just so
So
you know,
as we're walking and there's another dog, we're going to be walking that way. So it's just best she stays at home.
just so you know, they've shown that the pedigrees are the weakest health-wise of all the dogs. The mutts are the healthiest because they have a mix of everything that comes in or went out, and because of that, they can defend against their body. Their body can defend against a lot of ailments. The pedigrees seem to have a lot of problems, and that's a fact.
Interesting.
So I thought I'd let you know that.
Well,
so
I
if
got
you're-
2 dogs at home. I can't
Any
not
pedigrees?
talk about Gracie. No, they're both mutts.
Speaking of that, not to call you a dog, but are you a pedigree? You're Polish, correct? Was your mom and dad both
I'm
Polish?
about 15, 16. It goes to the great grandparents. I'm all Polish. Yeah. Don't speak a word of it, but I'm all Polish.
So your parents both were from, their parents were from Poland?
Great grandparents came over.
Great grandparents came
over.
over, both of them.
But
Oh,
they
that's
right.
interesting.
It goes into them where it would be 8. It'd be 8 great grandparents, and one of them was like half Hungarian and half Polish. So
Well, no wonder it seems so damn healthy.
if you say so.
I'm sorry.
If you say so. All right, let's get to sports. Anyway, watch where you step. Downtown Wyandotte could be dangerous. Several girls made All-State. Let's start with soccer.
Fantastic.
Everybody's done playing. No Wyandotte girls are All-Staters in soccer. I can say that the high school soccer coaches, there were 12 downriver area girls that were honored. Woodhaven had 3. Caitlin Brown was a 3rd-teamer. Elena Hillman and Parker Cheney, they were honorable mentions. Trenton had 3 picks also. They had a 2nd-team honor, McKenna Mascara. And then they had a couple of 3rd-teamers, Brooke Honeycutt and Zoe Hornauer. And then in New Boston had a girl too, Melanie, oh, I'm sorry, Scamara. She picked up an honorable mention. And then Grozilla had 5 girls. They're D3, but they had 5 girls that were all staters, so they must have had a decent team. We
Absolutely.
don't follow that. I mean, let's not kid
No,
each other.
but if you do on the show, we're sorry about mispronouncing your name.
The yeah, go ahead. American Legion baseball started up. You know, all the high school sports have gone by the wayside. Now it's the summer travel ball and everything else.
Does Wyandotte have a team?
Wyandotte does not have a team.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Back in the day, I know every single high school had a team, and there were rules that you could pick. You could have up to 6 schools represent your team, I think is what it was.
Within the city?
That's why Nolan's Legion teams were so.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he would handpick kids from everywhere, and they all wanted to play for him. Allen Park has a team. Detroit has a team. Trenton has a team. Let's see. Dearborn has a team. So, like the Allen Park, Trenton, and Dearborn teams play at their high school. Detroit plays over at, where did it say Detroit plays? Wayne State.
Wayne State,
Nice field
That's
there.
a nice field.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that field. That's nice.
You know, Wyandottes had a team in the past. They played over at on Pennsylvania there at Lincoln School. At nice fields they have over there. Back when we were younger, I know they had teams. But many, 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 many young men have come through the ranks of American Legion Ball. Some really good ones.
Well, from our area, I'm not exactly sure. I believe probably Jeff Kaiser might have come through.
Oh, without a doubt.
Right.
Without
exactly.
a doubt. We know
a
him.
local boy. I know my brother went through, Rod Montroy. I know Glenn Gulliver went through. He played and had the misfortune of being behind Glenn Gulliver. He played AAA for 15 or so years behind Glenn Gulliver. He
was Glenn Gulliver. Behind who?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cal Ripken.
Oh.
Very good. He was behind Cal Ripken, and his brother, Billy Billy Ripken played, and the father coached, actually, for Baltimore. So this kid didn't have a shot, Glenn Gulliver. So it was unfortunate. They've called him up periodically, and he made a career out of being a AAA and a very, very, very good ball player. But he played in the American Legion. Bob Feller, Ted Williams.
Nice.
I'm not sure about that year, but maybe.
Stan Musial.
Stan Musial.
Yogi Berra, look at that.
Yogi Berra, oh my gosh.
Well, you know, all them kids played ball back then. You know, that's all they did.
Well, that was their way to get into
Correct.
Major League. So.
Yeah, because the high school game was not the same.
How about the Puerto Rican leagues? When did we start really actually looking at the Puerto Rican leagues? I believe it was in the early 60s when he started looking at the Puerto Rican leagues.
South America and all that.
South America, correct. They started bringing in a few, Roberto Clemente and others that they would spot pick, and they started to see that there was some talent there, so they started checking it out. And anywhere you can make a buck, the owners went out and said, hey, it's a good ball player.
Exactly.
That kid that grew up in America.
There were several baseball players here in All-State. Woodhaven had 2.
Woodhaven had 2?
Yeah, the senior Colin Tchaikovsky and Avery Carnicom, they were Division I Dream Team guys. You know, Woodhaven was supposed to go all the way, but they got knocked out as we discussed.
Yeah, but they were tough.
Right, without a doubt. You can't, you know, that's why they play the game, right?
Absolutely.
What about the team that was 9-19 and was battling for the, you know, that's why they play the game. D2, Trenton had 4 players on their team. And Gabriel Richard had 2 first-team All-State picks in D3.
Nice,
you know,
nice.
So, and in D4, District 4, Division 4, Allen Park Inner-City Baptist had a kid play, Andrew Kahn.
How nice, because that's not a very big school
No, that's why they're D4.
And they continuously seem to put out some talent, so that's quite
yeah,
impressive.
well, you know, those pay-to-play schools or those, you know, they can handpick their kids. They have that ability.
It's nice to have that.
Not that they do that. I don't know how the system works.
No.
I don't know how the system works.
Hey, you want to take me out to the ball game? $20.
What day of the week is it?
That would be on a Sunday, July 7th. They're playing the Boston Red Sox. I'm sorry, didn't they win the World Series last year? Last time I checked,
nobody knows.
Right. For $61, you can make your checks payable to the city of Wyandotte. and includes transportation
They're taking
and
a
the game.
bus. Yeah, taking
Yep.
a bus.
The bus leaves Copeland Center at 11:30 a.m. I would suspect you need to be on time there. Just saying.
So what do we say? You should have somebody
I'm
else drive
terrible.
you.
I'm terrible about being on time. I hate to chase the bus. But their phone number there is 734-324-7275. If you have any questions, you can go in and pay.
The Sunday game, July 7th, long weekend.
Long weekend.
Long weekend. Someone else is doing the driving.
Someone else doing the
I
driving.
just got to meet at the ice rink or Copeland.
right.
Copeland Center, not the ice rink.
Get yourself a Uber there, Uber back.
There you go.
Now, they also have other games, just so you know. August 7th against the White Sox, only $52. Whoa. $61 because they're playing the Red Sox.
Oh, without a doubt.
Wow.
And it's a Sunday game. Those are big games.
Wow.
Those are popular.
Oh, that's
games.
true, too. August 7th isn't a Sunday?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But, just so you know, includes a hot dog and a pop. And September 12th against the Yankees, $47. Wow, the Yankees went down to $47. They would be so upset if they saw this.
I have done something like this in the past. I
Have
am
you?
a business owner.
So is that cheaper seats?
No, you get like the upper deck down the right field line, maybe.
Keep going.
But
Keep going.
what they have done, what I have been involved with, it says you get a hot dog and stuff. Sometimes that's before the game. They got a little settee area in the back, and it's all set up, so you can just kind of hang out.
Nice.
You know.
So
and
you get the day before's leftover hot dogs. For all you people that are coming in on that special, go get your hot dog. That's cool.
one other thing, we got softball all state. We've done soccer.
Nice.
We've done baseball. Now the softball, there were 11 downriver area girls that made all state. In Division 1, Allen Park, their senior pitcher, Sydney Olenberg.
Sydney.
She got an honorable mention. In Division 2, 5 local players picked up all state honors. Trenton had a girl, Courtney True. Riverview had a pitcher, always the pitcher, right? Samantha Kerr, because they pitch and pitch and pitch. New Boston Huron had an infielder, Faith Callahan, and Flat Rock had 2 honorable mentions. In D3, Allen Park Cabrini had 4 all-state selections.
Cabrini did. Go Cabrini.
The first team honors went to Michaela Valamont, Mackenzie Noah, and Lillian Valamont. And earning an honorable mention was Wyndham Reed. So, and then in Intercity Baptist had a girl in D4. Brooke Miles was an honorable mention. So we had 11 downriver all-staters.
Nice. I like to tell the parents, equipment is everything.
Oh,
You
without
could have kids of the same talent, but if one's playing with a mitt from 1956, and the other one's playing with a mitt from 2018, the one with the 2018 is going to grab a lot more balls.
I think the bats are more important than the mitt.
Seriously.
I do.
Why, are they bigger?
They're just
Speed?
No, you spend $350 on a bat, and then spend $100 on a bat, and tell me the difference. Trust me, for a guy who put a daughter through all that stuff.
I'll have to take your word for that because I am not going to spend $350, and so I guess my kid would be a $100 bet. You better make it or not.
Where's the Lizzie Gilbert thing?
Lizzie. Lizzie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want Lizzie?
I think it's right there.
You do?
We had a girl's. We had a Wyandotte girl
Oh, Lizzie.
sign up for college.
Sorry, Liz. Or Lizzie.
Her parents are great people. I know her.
You know?
I coached her in Little League.
Seriously.
And then she played volleyball with my
How
daughter.
old was she when you coached her?
13, 14.
And did you coach her in volleyball?
No, I didn't coach volleyball.
Oh, well, she made it in volleyball.
Because I'm a bad
So
coach.
I'm not sure what you were coaching her in, but she made it in volleyball. Good job, volleyball coach. Just kidding you.
I know. I could take it. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, anyway, Lizzie Gilbert, she's going to play at Albion College. Lindsay, I'm not exactly sure your contract, but I hope you got a good scholarship.
Yeah, I hope she got something. I mean, tall girl, athletic, was on the soccer team.
How tall is tall?
Oh, she's all of 5'10", I got to say.
5'10",
Easy.
beautiful.
She might even be taller than that.
Wow, how nice. They had a picture of her with her mother and father.
We put her
That's
at first.
nice.
We put her at first base. She's tall.
We'll put her on the screen.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Good job
That's,
there. The
good
Gilberts
job. We
gotta be
like
proud.
it We like it when our bears
And as we find
get
out,
out in the forest.
as we find out about your kid or daughter, your son signing up or getting a scholarship somewhere, we'll try to announce it. you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're proud as you are, and we'd like to expose it to the community.
Oh, let's see what we got here. I got a high school thing, a
Tennis?
tennis thing going
Nice.
here. Teaching youngsters with their version, different size of tennis gear. This young man, Jerry Ice Check. Yeah, that's it. He's trying to promote tennis. Similar to our buddy Tom Snyder that was on for pickleball.
Yes.
He was on with you in your place.
I missed that show.
Well, it's on YouTube. You can
Well,
always find us on
not
YouTube.
that I missed it, but yeah, feel free to check
He's-
it out.
You were missed.
But I missed being here. Is what I.
Yeah, well,
point
you were on
was.
vacation. That's
So
cool.
he was exposing pickleball to the downriver area, which has not been exposed to us before. correct?
Right, and this guy here is trying to do the same with the tennis. He's got some tournaments lined up at Riverview High School. You know, I think tennis is a great thing to get your kid into early, hand-eye coordination. You know, it might help him in a lot of other sports, even, you know, whether it's baseball, hockey, or he or she might stick to tennis. They have ways to get them more involved, a smaller court, bigger paddle, different kind of ball, so the kids, you know, because to a little kid, a tennis court's overwhelming.
Yes,
You know.
it's so large.
Right, and they're not very big yet.
The racket's this big.
So this gentleman here, he wants, we're trying to get him on the show so he can tell us all about his little secrets on how the little kids get started. When we do, it'll be his turn to talk.
I got, you know, you mentioned something about hand-eye coordination. When I was growing up, my parents taught me hand-eye coordination. They say, go downstairs and get that can of tomatoes or get that can of corn that I was looking for. And if I didn't come up with it, they were going to give me some of that hand-eye coordination. And then eventually, you learn how to pick out what they were asking for.
It doesn't work that way anymore.
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
That's why I got a flat side on my head. But anyway, at Pulaski Park, there you can still register for the summer football camps. I'm a little lighter on all
Detroit
this
Lions.
now.
Summer
Detroit Lions,
football
that's right.
camp.
Limited camp enrollment. Boys and girls 4 to 8. Apparently, they don't sign their own contracts. The parents do. Only $55 per participant. I just want to let you know that you get 2 tickets to a Lions game preseason. You get to deal with coaches. You learn about contests and scrimmages and character development and how to accept the Lions' fertility.
So let's get back to pickleball for 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
I
tennis
didn't mean
could
to
have
leave
led.
it.
The tennis could have led into that, but you know we're still learning.
I'm sorry.
The Mr. Snyder was on. He's had 3 learning sessions down at FOP. He's had about 20 people show up. I know a few people that have already started getting involved.
No kidding.
Yes,
People our
and
age?
there is going to be a Wyandotte Pickleball Open tournament.
Wow.
Would you like to know when?
I would. And how much it's going to cost me and where?
Okay, well, Pulaski Park,
Pulaski Park. Beautiful.
tennis courts. Interesting.
And what did they do? Shrink it down then?
Obviously, because then you can have more than one court.
Nice.
Yeah,
You
they'll
could
take
have-
the nets down and put up their own little nets, and they'll draw the
Nice.
lines, tape the
Nice.
lines, whatever.
Tape the lines, correct.
August 10th, Saturday, August 10th, matches will begin at 9 a.m. Now, this is limited to the first 48 registers, participants.
48.
First 48, and they'll probably put you in. If I'm a betting man, you're dividing that by 4, and you're going to have 4 divisions, and it's going to be 12, 12, 12, and 12. That's just me. That's the way I'd do it.
Hopefully there's 48, let
Yes.
me tell you.
Well, he's going to hopefully get the Wyandotte residents first. His goal is to get Wyandotte residents to have a Wyandotte tournament, but it is open to all. Okay, so, you know, you have to register. You must register in advance, and you're not registered till they get your money. Okay, that's the way that's going to work.
Life is like that.
You can register at the Wyandotte Rec Department, the ice rink.
The
You can go in the ice rink, yep, and register there, $35. $35 guarantees you, I think, 4 games. Play a little round robin action, and guaranteed
Individual?
you're guaranteed a minimum of 11 games.
11 games. Well, that ought to get you used to pickleball because it's going to take a minute to get used to the pickleball
Well,
unless you've played.
People have played.
Really?
It's been around a while.
Okay, so you register and you go ahead and play, and then when you're there, you go, well, all right, I'm going to play. Well, you get 11 games.
No. My shoulder hurts.
Oh, okay. Save that for your
I can
bowling.
swing a golf club. Okay, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't be pickleballing.
Right.
Anyway.
For everybody that's in better shape than we are, feel free to go out there and.
Anyway, Mr. Snyder, I was discussing my wingspan would be a benefit.
I
On
agree.
a pickleball court.
I agree.
Because I could almost cover the whole thing.
So if I was playing against you, wouldn't I try to aim at your head? Because in that way it takes longer for you to get to your nose than it would be for me.
That's a good strategy, but the ball doesn't go zooming. You can see it's like a wiffle ball. If you ever get hit with a wiffle ball, it stings. It does sting.
I don't know if I have. How did you get hit with one?
You've never got hit with one? We played wiffle ball all the time in the backyard.
Well, you just take it and throw it?
Throw it at each other, kill each other.
You guys are mean kids. My
know.
parents warned me about people like you.
There's Senior Olympics going on too.
Oh.
That's
Let's go into the Senior Olympics.
Anyone over 50?
Let's go into
Raise your
something you
hand.
can relate to.
Anyone over 50?
Because the pickleball we couldn't relate to.
No,
so let's go into this. Anyone over 50?
Yeah, that's who it's open to. There are categories from, I think it's over 50 to 59, 60 to 69, and 70, 79, 80 to 84. Can't wait to enter that one.
And then the over 84 is an open class.
That's right, 85 plus.
The registration deadline is June 30th. Where's that at?
Register, well, there's a bunch of cities participating. Copeland would be where you register.
Copeland.
And they have a ton of categories, a ton of sports. Anything you think you're good at or want to participate in, just for the camaraderie, just to meet some other seniors. What the heck, they even have a bowling division.
Wow, that's nice.
It's right up
there, you bowl outside just like the pros do?
No.
That's pretty cool.
You'd be at Woodhaven Lanes.
Oh, okay. No,
My whole house.
The roof finally came down on that? You could be out there in the open?
No, it's bowling.
Oh, okay.
They have indoor sports for this.
Well,
the Olympics they participate indoors. They play basketball indoors in the Olympics. Okay, they do track and field indoors. They do volleyball indoors.
So they have monitors for all this?
Yes, obviously.
Obviously. Well, let me tell you, just so you know, you seniors, they do have a medical attendant on site with an ambulance, get you where you need to be.
Yeah, and it looks like there's about 15 or 20 different,
categories
sports,
for things to do.
Yeah.
One of the things Breakfast of Champions. Boy, I tell you what.
But you sign up by the 30th.
You better watch the fiber, right?
You better you sign up by the 30th, okay? Registration fee, I'm not sure, but either way, there's going to be first, second, and third place winners for every category, just like the Olympics. You have, some of these are pretty simple, a softball throw, a soccer kick, a beanbag toss, pickleball, tennis, bocce ball, horseshoes, billiards, darts, shuffleboard, ping pong. Golf.
Car show?
Men's and women's golf. Swimming, basketball, bowling. Yeah, go figure. 1 mile run, too.
A friend of ours, I believe, won it one year. His name was Walter Butch Witkowski.
Oh, yeah? He's probably still going to compete.
He is a tough mug. Let me tell you what. That guy can throw horseshoes really, really good.
Like
he finally, I think he's like 81 or 82 or 83. But he finally started moving up to the line where they give you when you're past 70. For years, I was against him and his son Joe, where they would play against us, and Butch would not take that leap because he felt it insulting. And then after a while,
he's still bowling. He comes into my shop. He's still bowling. He's throwing a 15.
Don't you want to be like that when we get 80 something?
I'll say yes.
Yes, he's a very tough guy. Very tough guy.
And a good guy though. Great guy. So the Senior Olympics, you got to the end of the month. You know, where we at? I said the 21st. You got
Right.
9 days to register.
Yep. Come in, sign up, have a representative if you need it.
Go to Copeland Center.
One of
because
the
there's-
things I found intriguing about this, they had, it says on here, ballroom dancing. Excuse me, that reminds me, that you were going to sign up for dance lessons. Did that occur yet?
that
So then
has-
you're not going to compete?
that
I
has
know your
not-
wife's too young, but you can qualify for it.
That's not going to happen yet. We are
What?
looking into it. We haven't had a free Tuesday yet.
Oh,
See,
so
we're busy people, okay? I'm just going
Okay.
to say that out loud.
did you get the 2? We got 2 minutes.
Okay.
So anyway,
So
but
no
yeah,
bother- no-
I just want to make sure that happens because I did it with my wife, had a wonderful time with it. Very, very, very good. And once you learn, dun, 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 you'll get into it. You'll love it.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
Okay, so what do we need to wrap this up with?
Yeah, we need to wrap it up. We've talked a little about everything. Over the weekend, don't forget, this show will air on Saturday. It's really Friday.
yeah, it's really Friday.
The dogs in the park, the competitions.
Yes.
Watch
Ver-
where you walk.
For people who have pets, and there's a lot of them, that this is really, I was surprised I don't have any dogs, but when I lived on Biddle, I would go down to it, and I love the competition, dogs going through tunnels and jumping off, and I just found it very, very interesting.
Okay.
Especially somebody like you that had a dog named
I
Duver.
have 2 now. So, you know, it's all good. I could go roll their names, you know, all of the thing, but Trophy's the latest.
Right.
I had a dog named Hat Trick.
Hat Trick. I remember Hat
See,
Trick.
that's a good name.
That's a
good
cool
for
name.
A dog
That's a
named
good-
Radar. That's a
Radar?
good dog name, too. You got anybody you can use
Could
those?
Radar go get his bone?
I'll let you use it. So, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Marty Chinesky, along with my good friend Ken Montroy. We're here at your local sports wrap-up. We will see you next week on your local cable channel 15. Thanks, Ken. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Marty. Always a pleasure.
All
We'll
right.
see you anytime we're here.